What's going on, guys? We are Tottenham TV here, back again with another video, and after the transfer window has been slammed shut, we are going to be looking at the different kind of formations Jose Mourinho has at his disposal, what kind of lineups we could be looking to see, what kind of preferred lineups maybe you like to see, the different kind of formations that Jose has at his disposal. Because of all the signings we've made, we have a lot of tactical flexibility in our palms, at our fingertips. So Jose could have a lot of tinkering to do this season. So we're going to look at the possible lineups that Tottenham could be fielding this season, and I want to see what you guys think and what you guys prefer. We'll start off with everyone's favourite 4-3-3 formation that everyone is obsessed with. Everyone thinks this is a formation Tottenham should be playing. This is everyone's favourite formation on social media. You got 4-3-3 here. You got Lloris in goal. You can see it on screen. Obviously, the back four, Aurier or / Doherty, with Regan on the left, Dyer and Sanchez in the centre, with Højbjerg in a defensive position, defensive midfield position, Ndombele and Lo Celso helping him, with Bell on the right, Son on the left, Kane up front. Now, on the face of it, this offers fantastical attacking support. First of all, for Harry Kane, supported by Bale and Son on each wing. Højbjerg dropping in between the centre backs when we have possession, allowing Ndombele and Lo Celso more creative freedom going forward, and it allows the flying fullbacks of Aurier and Reguilon or Doherty to fly forward, providing width out wide, allowing Son and Bale to cut inside. They provide the width in crossing positions. Kane could even drop deep, and Bale and Son could fill in the gaps left in by Kane if any of the defenders try to track him. If they don't track him, Kane will have a free roll in the centre of the pitch. So on the face of it, this is the formation that we're most likely to see. This is the formation that everyone's calling for, and I think this is the formation that everyone's most excited about. The only thing I would say is, in this formation, we definitely need more physicality from Ndombele, because Højbjerg, however good he is, and he has started off really well, he needs support going back the other way in defence, because with the flying fullbacks, they're going to take time to get back in position. We need Ndombele to help out Højbjerg defensively with strength and with physicality, and we need him to be supporting Højbjerg in that position. So as long as Ndombele is up for it, as long as he has the physical requirement and the fitness, this formation should work a treat. It'll also allow him to go forward a bit, and it should allow Lo Celso all the creative freedom in the world to help to find Bale, find Son, and obviously Harry Kane should be able to float around in this formation. Really exciting stuff, and obviously the fullbacks providing the width as well, Reguilon and Aurier. It's a lot better than the lopsided formation we used to play with Aurier going forward. Ben Davies tucking in, created too many difficulties when in terms of adjusting to each formation, adjusting in the middle of the game. So yeah, I think that this is the formation that I think everyone is most excited about. Other formation, in terms of more formations, obviously because we got Vinicius through the door, we could even play two up front. So you got a 4-4-2 formation with this probably more suited to Aurier on the right, even Ben Davies on the left. You got Vinicius, you got Kane up front. You got a midfield, a flat four of Lo Celso, Højbjerg, with Bale on the right, Son on the left, and obviously the centre back pairings, whoever way you want to look at it. That's also one way we could play as well, with Vinicius partnering Harry Kane, two big physical strikers, and providing a lot of problems for centre backs. This is definitely a formation we could play. Also a high pressing formation, which we saw against Arsenal at the back end of last season. That we could definitely look as a good counter attacking system. That could easily be a formation we could be playing. Another formation that is at Jose Mourinho's disposal is that 4-2-3-1 formation, bringing in Dele Alli, putting him in the centre. The only problem is, who do you put in the double pivot? Do you drop Lo Celso back there, or do you have Ndombele and Højbjerg in the pivot? Obviously, you've also got Bergwijn, Lucas also to play with on the wings. But yeah, having Dele Alli in that position in the central attacking midfield in the 4-2-3-1. You could also have Lo Celso in that position as well. Provides a lot of tactical flexibility for Jose Mourinho to be playing with in that formation. Obviously, that's Dele Alli's best position. That's the only real way we can fit Dele Alli in, is if we have him in that 4-2-3-1. Otherwise, he kind of gets lost, especially if he's playing if he's competing in centre mid for the likes of Ndombele, Sissoko and Winks and these lot. I can't see Dele Alli coming out on top, because I just don't think anymore he has the physical attributes to be competing in centre midfield, but he has that creativity and that movement to be playing behind the striker. So him and Kane getting that link together, obviously with Son on the left as well, getting that kind of linkage in the forward areas. I think that's a good formation as well. We could look to exploit. Obviously, Lo Celso could play in that role that Ali plays in as well. And as well, what also is definitely open Jose Mourinho, one that I'm quite excited about, is a 3 in the back formation, where you have Ben Davies on the left, Dyer and Sanchez, or Toby and Dyer with Davis in a back 3. I think Davis is most suited to that left-sided centre-back role. He might be more suited than some other centre-backs, to be honest, in a back 3. Dyer's played in the back 3 before. I think the most one unsuited might even be Toby Alderweireld. Playing Matt Doherty on the right, because he's extremely effective at wing-back, as we've seen for Wolves. Regan on the left, have them flying forward. You have two central midfielders in Højbjerg and Lo Celso and Ndombele, and then you have Bale, Son, and Kane as a front 3 there. That's also another very exciting formation that we can play. I think that provides width, it provides solidity in the centre, and it provides good going forward. So that's that's another weapon in our armoury if we need to, because we can play with Davis and with Matt Doherty. We have players who are very used to playing 3 at the back, with Davis especially with Wales. And I want to look at our Europa League team as well. So obviously because of the signings we made, we have a really, really deep squad. So if you take a lot of the players who we think are going to be playing many of the first team players, then you look at our back. If you look at our second 11, it's even as strong, or you could even argue it's as strong as our first 11 was last year. If you got Joe Hart in goal, you have probably Matt Doherty at the moment. It's probably our second choice right back. Davis at left back, Tanganga and Toby Alderweireld in the centre. At the moment, it looks like Dyer and Sanchez are our first choice in the midfield, in the centre back role. You've got a midfield 3 of Sissoko. You have Winks. You have and then you have Lamela, Dele Alli, Steven Bergwijn, and even you can also take out Lamela and put in Lucas Moura as well. Such as the depth of options. You can even take out Sissoko and put in Jedson, and then you got Vinicius up front. That should be more than enough to navigate the Europa League group stages. That is more than enough quality in there. Even in the depth of our second team, you got Lamela, as I said, and Jedson coming in, with Lucas and Bergwijn on the wings. That is more than enough quality. So I think that should be more than enough to be able to rest Son, rest Bale, rest Kane in the Europa League, not even have them play a minute and navigate the group stages, and then have them come back in once we reach the latter stage of the knockouts. That is some really exciting stuff. But yeah, those are the different kind of formations I see Jose Mourinho kind of lining up with this season. A lot of exciting potentials, a lot of different kind of weapons he has in his armoury, whether it be 3-5-2, 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2. We have players suited to any formation, and it's unlike last year's season where, as Mourinho said in one of the games, it was like he had a gun with no bullets. It was like, especially when Son was out or when Son and Kane were out, we had no options. All of a sudden now, when Son and Kane are out, we have Bale, we have Bergwijn, we have Lamela, we have Vinicius to come in. So we have more than enough cover to deal with any sort of injury crisis that we had last season in any sort of area. The only one really, the only real player I worry for if he gets an extended injury is Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, but luckily he has a very good injury record. So hopefully that shouldn't be too much of a worry. But if he does get an extended period out, then we don't really have cover for Højbjerg in the defensive midfield position, and it's going to need one of the Winks and Sissoko to really step up in that position. So hopefully they can learn from him, and they learn some things that can make them better defensive midfielders. And also obviously in centre back, if Dyer or Sanchez would get an extended injury, we could be in a bit of trouble because we don't have as much cover. But I think Davis can come in and cover at centre back, and Aurier sometimes as well can cover at centre back. So those two fullbacks could do a job there. But a lot of different formations. We have a lot of different chess pieces we can move. As Jose Mourinho loves to tinker, he loves tactical flexibility, and I think we have the squad to match any of his tactical tweaks that he wants to do. So it's really exciting. I'm looking forward to different kind of formations we're playing. I'm looking forward to his half-time shifts to something that's not working, can change formation. We have all the players suited to any kind of formation he wants to play, so it's very, very exciting. But let me know in the comments below, what formations are you looking forward to seeing, and what kind of formations do you want to see Jose Mourinho employ, and what is your favourite formation? What do you think could get the best out of our team? Let me know in the comments below. But like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and as always, come on you Spurs.